Hello guys and gals, welcome back to the Battle.net Forum Clash Finals. We're going into game number 3 here, imeurotrash versus xIG in this best of 7. We have xIG up 2 games right now, holding imeurotrash's aggressive play in game number 1 and dishing out his own in game number 2. Getting a 2-0 lead in this best of 7 is actually a pretty big deal. We'll see if imeurotrash can catch up. Let's get into the game here. Spawning up here in the top left, playing for Immortal. He's a barcode, but his actual name is xIG. He's a blue xIG. xIG. I just said his name twice.
Nice. Smooth.
I'll do this one correctly. Spawning down here in the bottom right, the red Terran playing for Integrity Gaming. He is imeurotrash. So, Nimbus here. A lot of people in our clan do not like this map.
I wonder why.
I wonder why as well. They all play xIG.
I don't wonder why. I've played this map 3 times, and I've hated it every time I played it.
Personally, I love this map as a Terran player, Kappa.
I can imagine. I can freaking imagine. Oh, look, another early join Scott from Misk here. He wants to be safe on these maps.
I wouldn't even 2-rax on this map. It's a free win. It's a free win in TVZ. I'm sorry for my really biased and bad casting right there, but this map is just one of the most imbalanced maps they've ever introduced in the pool, at least in this specific matchup. You just look at the xIG space right now on the outsides. How can xIG possibly scout a Terran?
Yeah, exactly. He's completely it's not.
It's basically you're hoping that you get an Overlord in, and your opponent doesn't have patrolling Marines. But it doesn't even matter, because if you go CC first, the xIG can do nothing to break you. You can wall off. Well, looks like he failed the wall off there, or unless maybe he wanted to do a reactor block. But you can wall off with 2 buildings, so no cheese is gonna work as a xIG. The rocks aren't gonna be broken down anytime for an aggressive play to work, unless it's on 2 base. I don't know, it's just a very good map for Terran and versus xIG. But anything is possible. I've casted xIG and seen him, actually played against him in this tournament a couple months ago. He's a very, very unique player. He does a lot of different stuff. I guess I refer to him as a Swiss Army knife. He's got a lot of different tools he can pull out. And you gotta scout against this guy, because he can definitely do some crazy stuff. So imeurotrash isn't out of the water yet, even though he does have a really good map. Maybe having an imbalanced map like this for a best of 7 is kind of good, because it just spices things up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if there is an underdog in a series, it lets the underdog shine, and not just that, but if there's a player who's supposed to perform, or a player who really wants to win, can show that on maps like this. One thing I do want to touch on is that, I mean, xIG gets his gases kind of late. That might just be me. It might just be a little bit of a gas war, but he gets his gases a bit late. That means he gets speed slower. So, I mean, imeurotrash could abuse that with some really early Reaper play. But, I mean, I guess not on a 4-player map, but still.
Yeah, he's actually made it. Forgetting to put on gas right now. He's just got an idle extractor sitting here chilling. Looks like the workers are on strike. But, no early gas. That means no early speed. I guess you really don't need to defend Reapers that much on this map.
No, this map is fairly okay for that.
The way this map works is really hard to defend and get, well, not get, but really hard to defend your 3rd base given the architecture, or just not the architecture, but the surrounding area. But like I said, xIG is a very unique player. He likes to go for different kind of stuff. Roaches are one of those different things. Roaches aren't very popular in this matchup, simply because they're not that great. They have their place, but it's simply it's not that big of a place. So that's why he's not getting that early gas, wants to get that extra mineral income for those roaches. When you're on a map like this, when it's hard to play macro, you need to do something different. If you just play macro, it's so simple for your opponent to respond to that and punish that accordingly.
Yeah, you're right. What we do have going across the map, though, that Risk will have no sense of actually going on, is a boosting medevac going towards his natural with a win of minus 6 Marines. I mean,
You actually get a slight warning. It looks like he looked at it in his vision right there. He saw it with his Overlord. And,
too lazy.
the Spore's coming up. If he... Maybe he can't DPS that Spore down in time for that Widowmine. Oh, he's moving it a little bit. These Queens are nice. These drones are killing some stuff. Looks like...
Wow, that's a very good defense.
Yeah, he lost some drone, but that was actually acceptably well defended.
The drone loss, to be honest, was pretty inevitable. But I mean,
And it's not like Eurotrash did the damage and got away like you typically see or want as a Terran. He lost everything there.
Yep.
That's all his units. He has nothing right now except like a Hellion of the Watchtower and a patrolling Viking. Adding his production in his third base right now.
He has a very late natural because of that drop, but also, I mean, I guess to compensate for that, I guess in the mid game, a pretty early command center third.
Oh wow! Wait, did he do a 1-1-1 before his second command center? Sorry, I wasn't.
know.
I was talking so much I actually missed the build orders. But look at his natural for Eurotrash right now.
It only started.
He's not mining. He should be like halfway saturated at this point in the game.
Are they gonna get the Viking? Are these Queens? Oh, they saved the Overlord though. That's very nice.
Well, looks like Risk hasn't taken his third base either, so Eurotrash isn't in too bad of a spot. Risk is actually going for the speed roaches off 2 base right now, and without the tanks, this will be very, very hard to defend. And I don't think Eurotrash is gonna know this is coming until it's too late. He's just starting roaches now. There's actually one coming across the map to just take control of this watchtower. Actually, no, walking past that Hellion. There we go, going back. And speed is going to be done. The 1-1 won't be done, but that will contain Eurotrash for quite a while and let Risk actually take the macro steps necessary to get ahead.
Yep. Oh, there's a Widowmine drop in a natural, but Risk is on top of it and not losing any drones to it. While he's actually throwing these roaches across the map, saying, "Hey, alright, defend this. Good luck." Well, he, of course, I mean, he keeps producing roaches, so he's fairly all in on this. No third yet, and I don't think he plans on getting one.
Yeah, this Widowmine drop is actually, even though this Widowmine hasn't killed anything, it's actually doing a lot of indirect, but oh my god, no! Oh wow, that could have been really bad. He mineral stacked all his drones back and then realized at the last second.
Yep.
Wow, that would have been bad. Looks like
mineral,
Eurotrash can hold with the bunker here. No, not repairing that depot. Oh wow, he's gonna get in here.
Is he? Yes, he is. And there's only
The
one
1-1's
bunker
gonna
there.
finish very soon, and it's gonna be very bad. Oh my god, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. He's getting on top of the production here. If he just kills SCVs here, he's getting further and further ahead. This is a really good attack. The timing's a little bit off, but look at the map. Just roach rally. It's like a bio parade.
But with roaches that have a lot of armor.
With units that are worse.
Yeah. But I don't think it matters that the units are worse. He just has too many.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to support this. Or wait, as I say that, I look back. Just looking at his minerals and his gas, it looked like he was mismanaging that his mining there. I forgot to mention earlier that Widowmine, although it didn't really kill anything, it forced Eurotrash or Risk to pull off his mineral lines for like a minute at a time, or at least 30 seconds at a time. And that's when you pull up all your workers like that. That's really hindering your income. And look at this. Rarely do you see Zerg proxy their bases because of the way the drone rally works, but that is really cute. I like that. Eurotrash is not going to scout that. Maybe with a drop, but like, when do you ever see Zerg proxy bases? Not often.
No, I mean, it's very hard to saturate it if you are using it as a remote base that you actually want to mine from, because like you need to rally drones from here, right, from the main base all the way halfway across the map to this base. That's very hard to do. Oh wait, are those medevacs gonna scout it? I don't think they are.
No.
Oh shit.
No, it's fine. You only went like 10
Yeah,
seconds back.
that's
No,
alright.
it's not going to scout it. That's actually very close though, because if he took the larger rally, that would have seen it. But I mean, Risk was like, he had so many minerals anyways, like canceling a proxy hatchery, like, oh, so what, you scouted my hidden base. It's like, I'm still fine.
Look at this though. I mean, he's attacking here at the third, but at the same time, I think he wants to hit at the natural too. Wouldn't mind in third, and a big drop in the natural if he's actually decided to drop there. Risk's not looking there at the moment. He can do some damage.
Yeah, he's gonna respawn right now. These roaches will be able to clean it up since these are a combat shieldless from Marines. Not anymore actually. But I think he can clean that up. He's gonna have to force a lift off.
Yep.
And once again, not really killing much, but forcing Risk to move back. And look, he's having none of that. Fucking 4 spore collars coming up right now in his spine.
He doesn't want any of that.
Yeah, imeurotrash coming in at the front of the map right now. Oh, he can catch some overlords right here. That could be nice to just get some damage on, but I don't think that's enough to do anything. There's some hydras down here, and you can just pull drones and be fine.
Yep, not gonna kill. Oh,
Dropping into the spore collars. Oh no.
that is painful. He drops all the units though, and I mean he doesn't like. Only the Medivacs died so far. Now the bio is finally going down, and a lot of drones have fallen casualty. But I still think it's a pretty good defense for Risk. Considering he didn't lose much at the third either.
Yeah, while all this is going on, imeurotrash actually got 1-1. He's got his third saturated. Starting that barracks production. He only has 3 right now, but getting the rest of them up very soon. And yeah, he's doing the right plays right here. Just keeping the Zerg back from doing that big timing. And putting up the bunkers right here. A lot of people don't know this about Roach Hydra, or at least why people don't do that often. The way Terrans play is a very, very aggressive. It's pretty much bred into you as a Terran player. The way the metagame is, you have to kill Protoss before they go to the late game. You have to kill Zerg when they're going lane bay meter, or at least you're just trying to keep them from saturating the bases way too quickly, which is why you do all those pressure plays. But against Roach Hydra, you don't want to do that much. Unless you can get away with it, which imeurotrash did until those spores killed the Medivacs.
Yeah,
which is why you gotta build bunkers, build siege tanks, and just hold that big 2-2 timing.
Because, I mean, the one thing that's very good against Roach Hydra is a lot of drops. And we've seen imeurotrash do a bit of that already, but you're right, straight on attacks versus Roach Hydra is not great. That's a swarm host. Is that a mistake? I mean, I sometimes make one by mistake, but it's only one.
Well, that's 2. It's gonna become less of a mistake right now.
Yeah, I think so. Is that gonna be number 3 there? Yep.
Yeah, he's going swarm host. It looks like he's not opting to do that 2-2 timing. These bunkers will be nice anyways, holding on, unless he salvages them right here. Maybe probably not. He should probably just keep those up. It's a good idea. Yeah, but as we were mentioning about the drops, there's a fine line between being able to drop successfully against Roach Hydra and not doing it. I've seen plenty of games and experienced it myself where you drop and you simply lose because of it. You send 2 Medivacs to harass their base, and they defend it with their reinforcements just coming out of the hatchery, but then you sacrifice like 16 supply that you don't have to hold their attack, and then they just walk over you. So you gotta really know when you're supposed to harass and when you're not supposed to. And that can be quite the problem for some Terrans, including myself, who really love to attack like all the time since we're so used to Ling Bang Muta.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, look at this. imeurotrash is attacking it. I mean, he has more supply. Well, he had a second ago. But Swarm Hosts, they don't really have any supply. I mean, they have a lot of it. Units just coming straight at it all the time. So that means that 1, Risk will know where imeurotrash is at all times, and 2, he will lose nothing for a couple of Marines every time.
Yeah, and if he gets those fungals off, his units will be trapped, and those Roach Hydras and Swarm House will just annihilate that. He does have a supply lead, and the upgrades are pretty good for imeurotrash right now, but looks like he's gonna push in. Is there enough fungals with it here? Oh, a lot going down. It looks, wow, this is, oh, look at all those Medivacs though.
That's a lot of Medivacs. I mean,
Canadian healthcare right there. 14 Medivacs healing his units. How they just aren't dying. He doesn't even need splash damage or supporting. He just has infinite freaking supply or units or infinite health. I mean, wow, he just pushed straight through there. That was a good Good play. I didn't even notice how many medevacs there were.
Too many.
I don't think Eurotrash would think that. Just enough. Looks like taking the game back here. The score is now 2-1. Eurotrash getting back into it. Looks like he was behind that game for quite a while until his harassment was actually like deceptively good. Ready to go into game number 4?
Yes, we are.